So one of the game modes that you're gonna have access to when you join a guild is Dark Gate, which is available, or it lasts for a full week, and it resets every Monday. And what it is there's 5 different regions on the map, each with a different level of difficulty for the enemies. It starts low on the bottom here, and as you go clockwise around the map, the levels of the enemies get progressively more difficult. And at the beginning, you have to beat the low-level enemies, and then you unlock the next area, and then you unlock the next area. And right now, my guild is trying to complete the 4th area there on the right. And the way it works is you're able to challenge 2 levels every week. So what I do in this mode is I use every single character in my army. That means even the low-level characters like Slime King and like Vivian that you kind of don't want to use, I use everybody. And I split my teams up into 2 groups, basically. I tackle the enemies in this second area, which are, level between 34 and 43. And then my main team goes into the 4th area that we're trying to conquer, which is level 60 to 69. So that way my characters that are well built, well geared, they can do this main area. So for example, I'm going to do level 60 real quick. And let's see, what team am I going to use? Just to give you an example of what this is like. So these are, I believe, level 60 enemies. I probably should have gone higher level. This is a little too easy, but for demonstration, this is a typical battle in Dark Gate. It's just a single round fight. The enemies are the level described, so you know what they are going in. And then you just fight them with your enemy. You can use each of your heroes only once every day. That's why you want to use all the characters in your party, but you can't use your main team for every single fight. You can only use it once per day. And this looks like semi-challenging. It's not the most difficult fight. I should probably be a little higher, if I'm being honest. I could probably be taking on level 65 right now. But I think as a guild, we want to just clear, levels progressively higher. So that's my contribution, or that's one contribution. I'll do another 1 or 2 fights in this area with my B team and such. And if you look at the rewards, you get a personal set of rewards that you earn over the course of the week. So it's only Wednesday, and I'm already, more than 2/3 of the way through my personal rewards, which include a bunch of Holy Grail that you can see here, and a lot of guild contribution. You get gold, you get an SSR gear pack. There's a lot of, and these Sage Stones are really valuable. These are kind of like a way that they trickle into your inventory, and you're going to use them to buy Dwarven Hammers in the store. Because if you go to the gear section, you buy Hammer of Creation with the Sage Stones, and this is pretty much the only way that you get them reliably that I know of. You may get them other ways, but that's my main way. It kind of trickles in, and it gives you enough of those Hammers of Creation that you can level up your equipment. Now, if you look at my characters, even all my low-level guys are at minimum level 47, so every time I get a bunch of lobster that just piles up, I take everyone to Red Lobster and I level them up. And if you look at their gear, these are my worst characters, and they all have pretty much level 20 gear. And when I get the gold, I'll upgrade this to level 30, and then maybe someday level 40. And if you look, Fenrir is slowly starting to get SSR equipment. Lancelot is starting to get SSR equipment. So it kind of trickles down. It's a hand-me-down from the top, where my main character has pretty decent SSR gear. And then as you get to, as I get new gear that's better, everything gets handed down to the people below them until eventually it ends up down here at the bottom with your Trash Panda, and eventually he will get a full set of SSR gear. And so, for example, if I got a helm that was SSR for Fenrir here, I could just melt this one and use those same materials to upgrade the SSR immediately to level 20. So that's why as you're slowly building up your your entire army, you know, you can equip them in SSR gear and you're not going to lose anything by sinking the material into them early. And the other reason, I think, I mean, not everybody agrees with this strategy, but another reason you want to level up every hero you have is Elemental Tower, where you have to form a team of a specific faction. So for here, I'm using the light faction, and I leveled up Snow White, and I'm actually using her as part of my main party in the Elemental Tower, because I need a 5th character to use in the light party, and I'm not going to use Slime King. Alice is not very good in the main party, and I don't even know what Angel does, so that's why I'm using Snow White in this party. And there's 5 elemental towers that you may want to go into, so you're probably going to have to be using characters at least like Medusa, Loki. You know, they're probably going to be beneficial as you flesh out your elemental tower teams until you start getting a full army of SSRs in all the different colors. So if you look, this is when you complete a dark gate, like you complete an entire area in the continent, this is what gets mailed out to you. So as you can see here, there's some more Sage Stones, there's Destiny Tarot, and there's gold. So the rewards are worth it. I should also show that. So this is the second area. I showed you the personal rewards that I'm earning throughout the week. And if you look at the guild rewards, these are the rewards you get for completing that area. So if we're able to, well, I don't think we're going to be able to complete it this week, but we're working on completing this 4th area, and that would give us some more, you know, these are the rewards for completing that 4th area. So that's Dark Gate, and that's also why I think it's important to level up and gear up every member of your team. Another thing is, if you go into the manual, here, it shows that as you level up your manual by awakening and upgrading all your heroes, it gives a stat boost to all your heroes. So this is another reason why you should consider leveling up all your heroes, because everyone will get stronger collectively as you're doing this as well. So that's, what's this mode called? Dark Gate? Dark Gate, yeah. That's Dark Gate. Here to talk about Guild War, which is available if you're in a guild and your guild leader registers for combat. I believe they have to do it the day before. And Guild War, pretty sure, starts at 4 p.m. Or actually 6 p.m. server time, Wednesdays and Fridays. It's 4 p.m. for me because I'm on the West Coast. So here I'm going to go into Guild War, and it pairs you up with a rival guild. And this time, this particular war, it looks like the Elite Guild is beating us. And your guild leader, I believe, sets up 3 teams: the main team, a team A, and a team B. And this is the enemy team that I'm looking at. Each player has 5 hearts, and when you attack them, you can take away one of their hearts. If you look at the defensive team, this is my guild. Like, this is our main team, this is our team A, and you see me there at the top. And then there's the team B here. So if you look at the lower left, you get ability points, which recharge over time. And I believe it takes like either an hour and a half or 2 hours to get 1 ability point. Right now I have 2 out of 5. And you can use 1 ability point to attack an enemy, or you can use 2 ability points to heal an ally. So if you're a PvP type person, you can be constantly attacking the enemy. Or if you don't like PvP that much, you can still contribute to your guild war by healing your allies, but it takes 2 ability points to heal 1 heart from an ally. So here, I'm going to choose to fight an opponent, but I have to be kind of careful. I'm level 64 and around 40,000 power. So like, this person is 2,000 power over me, but I'll give it a shot. I'm going to see if I can beat this person. It should be a tough fight. Let's see here. I gotta set up my party so that yeah, that's good enough. see what happens. I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight, because they should be stronger than my party. But I'm human and they're AI. That's the one advantage. Oh, that kind of hurts. But my Joan took it. If I can take out that Lucy, I'm in good shape. Now if I can just heal the team back. Not healing them very much for some reason. Okay. Gonna put Leech on my Lilith here so she can get some health back. Wow, that did like nothing. It's not looking good. Oh, it must be Mary. Did she put like healing down on my party or something? Let's cleanse these debuffs. I don't want Merlin to die. Don't die, Merlin. Hang in there. Help is on the way. Okay, Valkyrie's down. I think I got this. Did I put the debuff on? Healing prevention? No. I have a 90% chance to put healing prevention on from Edge of Doom. So of course I get the 10%. Okay, so that's one fight in Guild War, and that used one of my 2 ability points. And with each fight you get guild contribution and gold, so that's worth it. And then at the end of the Guild War, you get a lot of rewards mailed to you, so it's definitely worth doing. That's an example of it. And yeah, participate in Guild War. It's worth your time, and it's pretty fun. It doesn't take that long.